Yeah, I don't think people realise this. The amount of streams I've sat there and shown the wage bill, shown what we've got to pay out. I see Fabrizio
this year as well. That's how did you manage to lose George and Boati on freeze?
and Tierney.
And Tierney. Horrible business. But this is what happens when you've got players, on stupid wages as well, because it means that sometimes you have to bite the bullet and lose them on a free because they don't want to leave.
Yeah. Thomas Partey knows if he runs the contract right down, he's going to get a signing on fee at the next club and he'll get top dollar.
Absolutely.
If he had left last season, somebody would have to pay 40 million or 30 million for him plus the wages. They ain't going to do that. It's cheaper to make him wait a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's better for both parties. The club save money because they can pay him a bit more, but they ain't paying the fee. Yeah, and he's getting more in wages, so he's cool anyway. Yeah, we're cooked, mate. I'm telling you right now, Rants, we are finished. Yeah, and that's why I was hoping that when Berta came in, that he was going to go, no, F that, we're doing this, this, and this. But it's not looking that way at the minute. But maybe that's because a lot of these deals were maybe already teed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the way done.
I believe them deals were all but over the line before this director's come in. I don't know how much of his fingerprints is on a lot of the business that's going to get done this summer, man. Maybe he might be allowed to sign like a miscellaneous player that Arsenal weren't already in for, but you'd think at the bigger clubs, a lot of unless like a great opportunity comes up, you would like to think, the transfer strategy wise, these things are planned in advance.
Yeah, it's not looking that way, really.
You'd like to think that. Do you know what I'm saying? But
at the same time, maybe he's just gone in and said, yo, just let him get the players he wants this summer. Yeah, and if he don't do it by Christmas, we'll pot him. Maybe, but then at the same time, look how much money we would have wasted by then.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, because if you look at when we bought Declan Rice, we've got to pay 33 million this month, end of this month, 1st of July. That's the last payment, 33 M's. I see Fabrizio Romano tweet out that we're bidding over the release calls for Zubamendi. Why? Because we ain't got 50 fucking million cash, bruv. Yeah, because if you look at all the players, that we've got to pay the money for, Timber, Raya, on the amortization. Yeah, we've got to pay that over that. So when we signed Raya, that was last year. So we've got to pay for him again this year. Got to pay for Timber again this year, the next installment. Yeah, we've got to do the same for all the other players, Marino, so on and so forth. Yeah, but we've probably got to pay out with the Declan Rice money and all the players that we've signed in the last 3 or 4 years that we're still paying for. 29, another one. Yeah, probably still paying for Zinchenko and Jesus. Yeah, we're probably paying the best part of 100 million quid this summer just in payments for players that are already here.
Yeah, it makes sense because
so now we can't go and do another 50 million.
Jim said United had 90 going out, even if they don't sign anyone. Do you know what I mean? So
and we've got a big chunk of that in Declan Rice payment, 33 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say it's 70 mil. Let's just be reasonable and say 70 mil. Now add 50 million pound on for Zubamendi. We've got to pay out 120. We ain't got it, bro.
Yeah.
And now we've got to try and sell some players. Well, who are we selling them?
Is Zubamendi a release clause?
Yeah, 60 million euro, 51 million pounds, 52 million pounds. We ain't got it. We're bidding over it, bro.
Okay, to try to do the installments.
Yeah, like you did with Xerxes.
Yeah, it's smart.
Which is cool. I understand that. It's smart. But that also tells me we're skin.
Yeah, you don't have the money that people assume that you have, bro. Do you know what I mean? And even when they showed the FFP chart, you were lower down than I thought you would be. Like you were
below you. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Do you know what I mean? So
I couldn't believe Chelsea were top and Man City third. But then I thought about it and I was like, would I actually sell academy players?
Yeah, and they sell hotels as well. So
yeah.
It's just one of them ones. Man, I play Monopoly, bro. Man can't compete with that. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's just one of those things, man. It's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, it's jarring, bro. Yeah, look at this. Bayer Leverkusen and Liverpool are closing in on a permanent deal, £30 million plus add-ons for Quansah. If that's us, he goes for 5 mil.
Yeah, 100%. 30 million. How do they keep doing that, bro?
They got 18 for Kelleher, which is a bit under what he should be, to be fair. He probably should have gone for about 30.
Yeah,
he's a top goalkeeper, man. Yeah, but they've already got, when they sell him, they've already got 50 million straight back in. Yeah, Kelleher plus him, 50 mil straight back in. Well, obviously, it's not all up front.
Quansah is 30 million pure profit as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he's laughing.
Harvey Elliott next. Harvey Elliott will be next. He'll be gone. Yeah, they'll get rid of Joe Gomez. There's another one on the profit. Trent, 10 mil. They already got 10 for Trent to let him go straight away to the Club World Cup. Madrid paid 10 mil.
Yep.
So that's pure profit as well.
Pure profit, 10 mil.
Oh, they're going to get rid of Harvey Elliott. That's profit. Bro, it's jarring. They get about 50 for fucking Nunes. You watch.
But
we'll probably end up signing Darwin Nunes. You watch. We'll sign him.
This is the difference between them and you lot, because even if this, like, for argument's sake, this is true, yeah. What this comment, yeah. Arsenal ain't got no one of any value that they could sell and make a sizable profit on, bro. No one. Do you know what I'm saying?
That comment there, though. Yeah, that's 97 million. Yeah, but we haven't spent 55 and 5. Yeah, we'll probably pay the 5 for Kepa in one go.
Yeah, but
that 55 will be staggered over 5 years.
You'll go above it, and then it will be closer to 10 million that you put up.
Yeah, so then we've only done 15 million out of that 97 million. 97 million can get us, and that includes wages, that 97 million. That you have to factor wages in with that 97 million, yeah?
Oh, shit. Right?
So, yeah, that includes the wages. That's the total budget. Yeah, so let's say 97 million. Let's say we buy 5 players and we pay out, I don't know, 60 million for them 5 players, 12 million a pop each one, yeah, up front. The rest of that 30 million that's left will go towards the first payments of wages for the year. Yeah, so we're right on the cusp, mate. Yeah, yours is 141 mil.
Yeah, but also,
Man City's is 292, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? We've got Sancho, Anthony, and Rashford, who are amongst our top earners, all should be going out the door. Arsenal aren't getting rid of no top earners. They're not doing that, like, because you don't really have.
Well, we are, but they're going for free.
Yeah.
You'll get money for all of them players you just mentioned.
No, we will. We'll get money for these players, and also we'll get their wages off the wage bill as well. So it's beautiful.
We're going to get 200 grand off the wage bill. Thomas Partey's on 200. Right, we've got 100 off with Kieran Tierney, so there's 300. Yeah, who else? Who else is going? Jorginho was on 100. Says 400 grand off the bill.
It's not bad.
It's not. Yeah, but it's not that much money, Rants.
No, it's not.
In the grand scheme of things, like for us, that could buy your house, that could buy you a nice.
But if you didn't get cash for these lot, then less.
Fuck all.
Yeah, I get it.
And this is the thing, even though Trent went for nothing really, Liverpool said, "Yo, if you want him now for the Club World Cup, we want 10 mil," and they went, "Cool, 10 mil." What's 10 mil? It's fuck all, really, isn't it? In the grand scheme of things, that's a 70 million pound player, and they got him for 10 mil. Yeah, so they'd be stupid to not do that. Yeah, but Liverpool will still put that 10 mil on the profit books. Yeah, and all these other players they're going to get rid of, most of them are profit because they've come through the academy.
Yep.
Yeah, Tyler Morton's another one. He's going to go. I think he has gone. I think they got 20 for him, didn't they? Yeah, Tyler Morton, bruv, what? We've let Kieran Tierney leave for fuck all.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing, bro. Yeah, and I don't think people realise, they just look at it and they just want to banter other clubs and all that. They're more interested in bantering your mob and Chelsea and Spurs and all of this and that, rather than actually looking and sitting down and going, yo, we might be fucked. Whilst it all looks good on paper from a distance, second, Champions League semi, League Cup semi, beat Real Madrid, beat Man City and all that, top 6 records, great. When you actually strip it all back, he's been winging it for 5 years. Yeah, and he's always landed on his feet, bro. I was speaking to an Everton fan down the road the other day. Yeah, and proper Scouse as well, probably like from Everton or from Liverpool. Yeah, and he said, he goes, "What team do you support?" He's a friend of one of my friends. And he said, "What team do you support?" I said, "Arsenal." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "How the fuck you've kept that manager? It's disgusting." He goes, "I wouldn't have him at Everton." Yeah, and I was like, "Why?" He goes, "He's shit." He goes, I see somebody say this to me the other day. Yeah, it weren't him, but somebody said a cat has 9 lives. Yeah, on the 10th, they're dead. This guy's still alive, bruv. He's still alive, bro. He got lucky with Ben White, yeah, because Saliba came in and did the business, so he put him right back. Yeah, he got lucky with Skelly. Skelly only got his opportunity because we had everyone injured at left back or centre back to play left back.
Now, off the back of that, apparently he's getting a big deal.
Yeah, apparently he's one of the highest paid young players in the world. How much is he on then? Yeah, then not only that, he bought Declan Rice to play in the 6. He's now playing the 8. Yeah, he bought Mikel Marino. He bought 29 in to play midfield. Now he's up front. Then when he bought Marino to play midfield because it's a fucking first cock up, and now they're both up front. Yeah. Then he's brought in about 1 billion goalkeepers. Yeah. Like, it's just the contracts these players are on. Martinelli's on 180 a week, bro. Who the fuck is going to buy him for 60 million and pay him 180?
No one.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we're stuck with him.
Yeah.
We're stuck with him, bro. Yeah, Martin Odegaard's on 240, bro. Florian Wirtz is coming in on 200. 200 grand. Yeah, 200 plus bonuses. 200 base plus bonuses. Odegaard's on 240 base. Yeah, and not only that, Declan Rice is as well. And that Florian Wirtz deal is the same price, but the add-ons are more.
220 or something like that.
The add-ons are more for Declan Rice on 240. And we paid 100 mil plus 5 add-ons, yeah? Florian Wirtz is 100 mil plus 15 add-ons. And he's on less money. So what's the better deal, bro? It's bullshit, isn't it? Yeah, we had to pay that in 3 installments. They ain't paying that in 3 installments. They'll pay that over 5 years.
Fuck.
Yeah, and people think that we're sort of our hierarchy, everything's great. Oh, it's galvanated, everything. And this, bro, who was it that said this to me yesterday? I think it was Aaron. Aaron said to me yesterday, he goes, we're asking players to come in and trust the process when we've lost our fucking assistant manager. He's just gone to Parma, or one of the assistant coach. He's just signed for Parma as manager. Yeah, and Edu's left, and Vinay's left. So why didn't they trust the process? We're asking everyone else to trust it.
No, 100%, innit? Like, the regime is changing because clearly the process wasn't working.